Welcome back to our continuing adventures on the Let's Defend platform. Today we are tackling from June 13th, 2021, SOC147 or SSH Scan Activity. Event ID is 94, type is malware. Let's see. We got an internal address as the source. Hostname is PentestMachine. File name is nmap. We've got a hash. That if we dump inside, virus total comes back that denotes that yes, it is indeed nmap. Linux variety of nmap. And for those that may not be aware, nmap is usually the go-to tool to go through and do port scans. So PentestMachine, it was allowed. So if we go here and we bring up PentestMachine, okay, so it does have our agent. It is Kali. It's an Ubuntu 16.04 box. We get wget Python 3 top, system control, nmap. And the hashes match. NC, so we got netcat running. Dig. Is it real? So search for the first half of 2021, so Jan to the beginning of July. Must for your phone, plan scanning. Let's see. LA SOC team will be scanning Let's Defend Network after 12. Let's see, scan, yeah, okay, so after 12 on the 13th. So 4 hours and 23 minutes after. Please ignore similar, it's forward PentestMachine, hostname 172.16.25, 172.16.25, okay. So, scanning activity. If we go source address as the 172.16.20.5, we get port 22, so typically SSH, .2, .3, .4, although .4 was trying to hit 443. Looks like it's trying to do SQL injection. And then we have 4 for 22, 6 for 22. Going down and pulling down Bloodhound, .1, 22. This is before, so it was trying to hit 172.16.17, 144. Failed login, failed login, failed login. But this is before the actual scanning window. Oh, let's... That's all right, so some of this is not valid. So getting Bloodhound and then. Okay, so it was all just going through and SSH scanning for June 13th. If we were to take a look at like February, March, would there have been an email from them as well about that? Not so much. Okay. But we know that for a fact that it's scanning. So, and then if we take a look at the endpoint, network action, June 13th, 2021 at 4:23, so it hits dot 1, 2, 3, 4. It is dot 5 and then hits dot 6. Basically just works its way through, which maps out same day on the Twitter at 4:23 p.m. and there scans the /24. Yeah, I think we beat this to death. It's them doing their or not pen tests, but scans. Select the threat indicator. It's not antivirus program. It is not unknown or unexpected applications configured to launch automatically. Unknown or unexpected outgoing internet traffic. Except it's not internet traffic, it's internal, so we're going to call it other. We did get the file name of nmap. It was device action allowed. So check if the malware is quarantine cleaned. It was not quarantined. It's a tool. It's a tool that we know is authorized for use, and as it was used during the time period specified and laid out from, was it Ellie? Eli? But obviously if we run it through, virus total 5 days ago at the time I'm recording this, not a single engine picks it up. So again, it depends on what's being used for. We're gonna say not malicious. Add artifacts, fine. So we're gonna have two. We're gonna have PentestMachine is the IP. We will have the MD5 of nmap. Confirmed via email from Eli regarding scanning activity window for past 1200 hours on 06/13/2021. Scanning confirmed via endpoint logs. 1620. Uh, 95 is confirmed. SSH scanning activity. Technically, it's true, even though we are ignoring the alert. And so we're going to get points knocked down because it's been so long since I've seen activity from. So, yes, planned activity. Nmap file is marked as malicious file. Answer is false positive because not an unexpected situation. Given the fact that you think I would remember this, because I know this has come up before, but effectively, yes, this is all approved. So it really would be nice to, at least to this particular aspect, so true positive, false positive, expected activity would be kind of one of the nice aspects, I think, to sit there and tip it. Because I think you could technically argue that, yes, it is true positive. I mean, the rule that flagged was SSH scan activity. It is definitely SSH scan activity since it hit port 22 of dot 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Granted, yes, it's expected true positive activity. So, but that is okay. I'm not doing this for the points. But so it would be the other aspect to keep in mind as to how your organization wants you to handle. I mean, because it's not every, or it's not, pardon me, oh, it's not, or every organization handles it differently to an extent. They may want you to go through and handle it all the way up to the point before you hit the big red button of a problem. Plus, not everything is scheduled out and not everything is alerted or informed beforehand. You could have, somebody deciding to, oh, hey, let's do a, adversarial simulation. We won't bother to tell anybody because we want to sit there and take it from the aspect of an adversary. Just manage to somehow get into the PentestMachine box and start going from there. So, I don't know. But yeah, so use that as for everybody else not to make the same mistakes on the platform as I do. If you go through and come across this stuff and it is legitimately confirmed as expected activity, mark it as false positive. Although I said not malicious, and that apparently wants it as marked as malicious. So I wonder if maybe it was like an older scan result, something in 2021 that maybe some engines picked it up. Oh, I'd have to see about trying to sign in with my work account to see as to whether or not what the history was, because until you have that stuff, you don't have all the history of the results. But yeah, again, it would also come down as to having nmap and like angry IP scanner and the like, you know, marked as malicious in your environment, like EDR tool or anything else like that. Of course, that would typically stop it from being run. So, not entirely sure where they get the malicious aspect from, but that's fine. So there we go. Kind of another quick one in the Security Analyst Path. SOC147 SSH Scan Activity for June 13th, 2021, 4:23 p.m. EventID 94, type malware. And with all that said, I will see everybody in the next video.